Hey guys, it's Holiday Hunter here, and today we have the Home Depot 2026 halfway to Halloween release 6.5 foot tall animated LED Snarling Snowman. I picked this one up on the halfway to Halloween drop the last day they were available. Once I realized that you wouldn't be able to get these after they sold out, this was one that I knew I really wanted to have. This one, I don't know where I'm going to be using it yet, but it is one that is just an awesome thing, and I know that someday I will regret not getting it. So it was a now or never type situation. This was the online only one. This will not be available later in the season, like I already said. So if you got one, congratulations. If you didn't and you slept on it, I'm sorry, but you missed out big time, I think. But we will really find out once we get this thing open. Before we open her up, let's go ahead and take a look at the box. You can see it weighs 43.34 pounds. You can see the item number there up at the top and the SKU. I'm not going to show the back, but the same as the front. Size what I was saying. It's a pretty large box. As far as dimensions, I do not know where they are, if there are dimensions on this box. Probably on the bottom, but I won't look for that. It is probably about 2 feet tall and likely about 2.5 wide and probably 2 feet deep. I'm sorry for the blower in the background. I'll try my best to talk over that, but it is a pretty large box. The reason is we will find out in a second, and I'll show you guys, but it has a lot of plastic pieces, so it's expected. Not very heavy though, so it is easy to transport if you do get this one somehow, if you haven't already. But yeah, by the way, the box is actually 3 feet long, exactly 2 feet wide, and 2 feet 1 inch tall. With that out of the way, let's get this thing open. So I've got it all out in the box out of the way. So here's your parts list. You've got the snowman head with carrot, which the carrot is separate. The hat, scarf, and clothes. The basically stomach piece. You've got his hands. You've got the back piece, the waist piece, a power adapter, 2 screws with a Allen wrench, arms, poles, control box and body, base, big snowball, basically Snowman's life. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing put together. So he is done. I will say he's an awesome animatronic. He is surprisingly more blue in person. He's not the tallest animatronic in the world. He's 6.5 feet, every bit of it, but yeah, you can definitely tell he's much more blue than I expected him to be. And my hands are blue as well. You barely see it, but all that blue powder on him definitely comes off. So using him outside, be wary of that. As well as his clothes are the material that likes to get red when exposed to sun for at least 20 minutes. But yeah, his sensor is right there on my shirt, so I'll go ahead, plug him in, and let's get a demo.
Snowman built with carrot noses and button eyes. But what if they watched over? Maybe building snowmen isn't as harmless as you thought. When you turn away and hear the crunch of snow, will you dare look back? Why, just last Christmas, I was only a little snow boy. But your pervasive good cheer has festered and built me into this cacophony of good looks. Run from me if you wish, but you're in my realm now. and good cheer are coming to an end. I will destroy every present with my icy claws and freeze every fireplace. So say goodbye to Santa, because you will never see him again. There's a chill in the air, but you think it's cold now? Since you are frozen in fear, why don't I freeze you in ice? Now you can be a part of my frozen collection.
So here he is. He is done being built. He is been activated for you guys to see all of his phrases. He has 5 of them. He is absolutely awesome. I love the look on him and his orange glow. That is a very creative aspect on this snowman. He's very creative. He's a new piece. We haven't seen anything like this before. Obviously, we've seen the scary Christmas ones, like with the Jack Frost and with the there was another one. There's some other, I forgot what it was, but something. And he just, like when I saw him last year, I was kind of on him, but really when I looked at him more and saw his demo, he was growing on me absolutely a ton. His scarf is very annoying though. I do have some complaints with this guy. So we'll go ahead with the scarf. You can see the plastic through it. It is not a full scarf. That's easy to replace. I could buy a new scarf off Amazon for like $9, something like that. But that is a very annoying aspect. I don't like that you can see that. Sensor will easily get covered, by the way, so be careful about that. There's buttons on here. Fully blow molded plastic there. His hands are thick plastic as well. But there is a fatal flaw with this animatronic. There's a very fatal flaw. It is a design flaw. This is something that they should have added when this thing was going through inspection. This thing should have been fixed for this issue. That is the arm dropping. I've seen other people talking about it, and people who think they're overreacting, they are not. You see this? They are not overreacting at all. That motor has to lift these heavy hands, and I mean heavy. These things are full plastic. Like, they're not even blow molded. They are thick plastic, and they're huge too. If you look at them compared to his face, dude, it is fatal that they did not add any sort of spring or support on that motor. That motor is going to die. There is physically no way to stop it unless you add a spring or 2. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna have to, because this. Do you hear that? It goes up so slow and just go back down. That is just horrible. I mean, the fact that they thought that would be okay to put on this guy. Like, what? I don't understand it at all. The mechanism is just a motor that's going in circles, and there's no spring. I don't know how I'm going to add the spring. I will probably have to add the spring to the actual arms rather than the motor. That's the motor right there. See, it does the head and the arms. No, it doesn't. But let's get. There's the adapter. But yeah, you guys can just hear that. how bad that is. But other than that, he is awesome. I love his hands. Like, the way they look is just insane. They're big and they look great. I do think I'm gonna pose him in a bit more, but I do want to have him around some Christmas trees, so it could look okay like this. I love the snowballs. They did that amazingly. They made him look a little off, which they did that perfectly. They executed that amazing. And they had to, because he's not a regular snowman, obviously. They made his proportions weird. They made his hands glowy and big, and his face is just like, you can see all the ripples, how like just he looks so mad. I mean, it's just, they did an exceedingly good job designing this. But yeah, if there's a way to fix that motor, definitely do it. I don't know how I'm gonna end up doing it. I'm gonna have to, otherwise I'm just gonna have them off, because that motor is going to die. There's no way to stop that. And when you get a new motor on there, it's hard to find that motor. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my review on the new for 2026 Halfway Halloween Home Depot Snarling Snowman Animatronic, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, stay safe, goodbye.